Welcome to Divination and Tarot. I'm Psychic Seer C, so I'm back with another pick a card. And in this pick a card, I'm going to answer the question, what's right with you? So that is what I'm going to ask. Um, and I think that this is great. This is like what's great about you, right? Um, Sometimes we question ourselves, and we question ourselves in a way which is not like healthy or productive um, for us. Um, and sometimes we engage in negative self-talk that, doesn't help us in the end. It only breaks us down. So, and what I mean by this is, I was looking up something, and it was talking about the seven deadly questions, and it was talking about these questions that people ask themselves, which is not good for them. Um, it's not good for your well-being. It's not good for your self-esteem. And basically, it just says, you ask these questions like, what's wrong with me? Or why can't I just do it? Or why is this so hard? Or why isn't it happening for me? Or why can't I say no? Or why can't I lose weight? Or when am I going to learn? And the thing is, these questions, they will never, as the article said, lead to feeling uplifted or feeling empowered. So it never lets you see the beauty, as this article says, the beauty or the strength in yourself. And it's called What's Right with Me. So I'm going to look at what's right with you. We're always looking at what's wrong with us. Let's look at what's right with you. So, you know, let's talk about it. What's right with you? So you're gonna have three piles to choose from. The first pile is the nine of diamonds. The second one is the ten of clubs. And the last one will be the king of diamonds. So these cards have like a mark on them. If it's at the top, it's in the upright. If it's at the bottom, it's in the reverse. So this is going to be pile 1, 9 of diamonds in reverse, 10 of clubs in the upright, and king of diamonds in the upright. I thank you so much for your support. I thank you for your likes and your subscriptions. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. Don't forget to check out my other content. And let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with the 9 of diamonds. So here, I want to know, what is right with you? Pile 1. Maybe things are not going great, but what is going for you? What do you have going for you? What's the wonderful things? You have the cowl of the night, adventure, daring, and excitement. And that is the number 16. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. What do you have going for you? And you have the Four Wands. So let's piece this puzzle together. And then you have the Devil. Devil wanted to come out, so we're going to place the Devil here. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, so what do you have going for you? What is going right? Well, let's start with the Nine of Diamonds, shall we? Okay, so let me just, oh, sorry. Okay, so let's talk about what do you have going for you? Nine of Diamonds. So, let's see. Normally, the Nine of Diamonds in the upright is a bad card. Without a clear meaning of its own. It just spoils everything that is nearby. So, first of all, yours is in reverse. So that's one thing I want you to know. It came out in reverse. The one thing about you that is going right for you is you are actually a blessing to people. You are not, a bad omen or something like that. You're not. Let me take a look at cartomancy and what it says. This is normally a bad card, right? And it's saying everything that's next to it, causes problems. But you don't cause problems. You actually bring luck to people. And that is what is going right for you. You're actually a blessing to people, and you're not a curse. You're not the one that just spoils everything that you're near. That's not you. And everybody knows that. They know that when you're around, everything is positive. Everything is growing. Because the Nine of Diamonds can also be seen as the Nine of Pentacles. And so, because this is not a kind of card that says it's going to spoil everything, you actually help everything grow and glow. So, that's one thing that is going for you. With the number 16, Call of the Night, this card states that attraction, stimulated, daring, unexpected, thrill, danger, change in circumstances, drawn of the occult, unknown, wish to understand, experimentation, challenges, and tests. Time to step beyond the places and people where you feel safe. This is a time to stretch your wings and to seek out new friends, experiences, and people. You will find so much if you dare to explore. Like, what is going right for you is you're not the kind of person that gets stuck in a rut. You're not conditioned to obey. You're not lazy. You're not dull. You're not asleep. You're not bland. You're not cowardice. You care about people. You care about how people feel. You care about what happens to people. You know, the curse would be not caring. Not caring what happens to people, not caring. Like, you see, this person has pets and stuff. You care about everything, and you're very mystical. You're a very mystic person. And that's, you know, that is refreshing, right? In a world where everything is so physical, right? But it's physical, but it's all an illusion or a veil. So it's all magic, right? Some way. But you're actually very magical in the physical sense, rather than using magic to create a physical illusion for people, right? And I think that's what you have going right for you. You know, you have it right. You're actually, um, you're stimulating. When you're around, things grow. You're interesting. You know, you are an occultist. You're not easy to understand. It is a bit of a challenge. It's intriguing, and I think that's what you have to have going for you. And this is going to draw new people to you, right? And new friends and new experiences, and it actually has been what has helped you, the fact that you have these qualities. And let's see, what you have going right for you is you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I know you're looking at this Ace of Pentacles like, okay, Ace of Cups. So you're looking at this Ace of Cups here, like, how is this positive? Well, this is coming from another tarot deck. So the one thing about these tarot decks is they all have different meanings. So I'm going to look at my Ancestral Path Tarot. And it says, the light is shed in the dark corners to reveal simple solutions to complex problems. The answer to one's questions appear in the form of a brimming cup. Wish your will, drink your fill. Drink your fill. The clarity of liquid in a cup may illuminate an answer to a problem muddied by emotional turmoil. And so, but this is in reverse. So it's like instead of something out of you giving you the answer, it's actually something in you that gives the answer to everyone. You understand? So it's like you're able to look at things clearly. And this is just something that comes out of you, and be clear about what needs to be done, how it needs to get done. If it's muddied by emotions, you know how to get to like the heart of it. And it's not something that comes from somewhere else. It's actually something that comes from your cup, and you give it out. And it comes from your experience. It's not this divine knowledge. It's actually coming from what you've been through, the muddies of the water. And it's going through you, and it's coming out clear. So it's like whatever was muckied going through you, you bring clarity to it. So maybe you just, what's great about you is you know how to just see through everything and just basically tell it how it is. And it's not like something that is like, oh, some spirit or something out of you gave it to you. It is actually something that it's these muddy of the word, these experiences, emotions and stuff came through you, and they're coming out clear. You're like a filter. if that makes sense. And that's what's right with you, you know? Because maybe, you're around a lot of people that are looking for this divine message when actually what your compass, or, the clearing through, they may just be, you are the vessel of clearing out the gunk and clearing up what needs, like the filter of the mess. So, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's keep going. That's how I'm interpreting this. It says light is shed in dark corners. And maybe you're doing the opposite, right? Dark is shed in light corners where people think it's so, I guess, in the places where they think is dark is actually light. In the places where they think is light is actually dark. I'm guessing. So, let's continue. My camera is getting a bit blurry. It does that sometimes, which is fine. So let's continue. And then you have the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Wands, what do I see here? Community, home, celebration. What do you have going for you? Venus and Aries. You create your own comfort. People feel like you're a community. You're part of their community. They feel like you're home. You're familiar to them. They see you're a part of their tribe. They like celebrating with you. They like being around you. Like, what's going right for you? You have a community. You have a family. You have a tribe. You have a home. You have people that you can celebrate with. And what's going for you with this Devil card? I'm not going to see this in a negative light. This is more like you're fun. You're playful. It's fun being with you. You're attractive. You're addictive. Your energy is addictive. Being with you is an addiction. You know what I mean? Like, the Four of Wands was Venus and Aries, so that's letting me know that you know how to enjoy life. You have that Venus energy. You see? And and it's very addictive because you have materialism, you have addictions. Like, life is fun. Life is fun. Like, being connected to you is like an addiction. It is fun. Toxic, because you can't ignore that devil there. It's toxic, right? If it's not toxic, it's just fun. It's like so fun that it's, they feel like, oh my God, this should not be this fun. I should not be this happy. Or, your partners, when you're in a relationship, it is fun. The relationship is fun. It is exciting. It's everything, right? What's going right for you is people miss you. People miss you. Yeah, you create anxiety in people. Maybe despair. Like, because being with you, you're missed. I guess if you can call, I mean, it's on the toxic side, but we're just saying what's going right. And we need to look at everything for what it is. Um, I want to clarify this Nine of Wands, though. Let me just clarify this Nine of Wands. It's not giving me what I want. Let me see. Clarify. Sorry. This one to come out. Um, yeah, like, okay, this flew out. Okay, so this Nine of Swords is not that they miss you, like, I don't know, like, they need you. You understand? I don't think they're like being around you and being friends with you and your clarity that you give, um, it comes out of you and it's given to them, whoever they are. You may be a feminine mystic. A friend or relative may be in need of your support and guidance. Like, you are the person that gives that support and that guidance. They come to you. So, yeah, this is not a negative thing. It's not that you put them in their mind like this, but it's more like when they are in their mind, you are the person that they can come to. And they can, sorry, you are the person that they can come to and you help them. You know, you ease the pain of what this Nine of Swords can give someone. You ease the sting or the torment of the Nine of Swords with the things that you say. You know, with this mucking of the emotions, everything, you know how to filter that water. You see how dark and nasty this water is? You actually know how to filter it and have it come out clean. And pull it back in the air, put it back in the water and everything around you. And it's just your good luck. Your growth. You're just that kind of person, and life with you is fun. And it's nice having you around. You're somebody that supports people. You guide them. When they're going through tough times and stuff, you help them with work through their, emotions. You're fun. Here's that devil energy. They can party with you. I mean, you're fun. And you're a confidant. So that is what's going right. What blessings do we have for you? Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yeah. What you need to keep in mind is life is like a cycle. And with everything, just like you are this to people, you also need to be this to yourself. And be there for yourself, give time to yourself, nurture yourself. Yeah, give this to yourself. You know, and know that this is who you are. So you're not only this to other people, you're this to yourself. So that's what you need to know. You are actually this to yourself. And just move through the cycles. Because that's all it is. If there's illusions, they're being revealed and they're being released. And just move through them. It's just a cycle. So, what else do you need to know? Let's look at Kuan Yin. She is the goddess of compassion. Power 1. Here we go. Threshold. At the threshold you stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, and unconditional love. You are coming home to love. Yeah, if you're going through, a tough time, a situation, just know that these are cycles. And just like the moon, we all go through them. And this, as they say, this too shall pass. And there we go. This too shall pass, and you'll be a better person for it because of it. So that's what I have for you, and that is what's going right for you, Power 1. So let's move on to Power 2, which is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands here is in the upright, Power 2, and what we want to know is what's going right for you. As I told you in the introduction, we are always looking at what is wrong, what is going wrong, what's wrong. Normally it's like inner talk, like what's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough? Why is this not happening to me? Why, right? And so I think sometimes we need to remember that it's the inner talk that is hurting us. It's the way we talk to ourselves. This inner talk can be like things like, just to give you an example of inner talk, like what's wrong with me? Or why can't I just do it? Or why is it so hard? Or why isn't it happening for me? Or why can't I say no? Or why can't I lose weight or gain weight or have this person or whatever? Or when am I going to learn? When am I going to win? It's like all this is, of course, negative talk. And it doesn't help you. Because it doesn't let you see the beauty in yourself and the strength in yourself. It doesn't let you see the positive things in you. So that is what we're answering. What's right with me? This actually comes from an article by Andrea Hansen Coaching. She's I'm guessing she's a life coach. So let's take a look at the Ten of Clubs. So the Ten of Clubs are people are intelligent and smart people. They respect the value of intelligence and mental superiority in others. And I think that what is right for you is that is who you are. And I think sometimes it may be difficult for you because it says also in a negative sense that people with the Ten of Clubs are very sensitive to public opinion, fear criticism, and disapproval. There is often a lack of self-confidence, but there is no good reason for it. And so I think this negative self-talk may be sometimes, I've heard somebody say when you're a harsh critic of yourself, it means you're also a harsh critic to others. So if you can't forgive yourself, how are you supposed to forgive somebody else? So what what's right with you? You're intelligent. You're smart. And you respect the value of intelligence and mental superiority. That's one thing. What else is going for you? And that's great, because everybody needs to, who doesn't want to be recognized by someone who is, they feel is intelligent and, doing it well, you know? Who doesn't want to be recognized as smart or intelligent by someone who is smart and intelligent? Everybody does. What else? Well, what's going right for you is jealousy and nobility. What else is going right for you? Three of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse, what is going right for you? Well, what do you need to see? What is going right for you? Opposition. Okay. First of all, I've heard like tarot card readers say this all the time. If you don't have no haters, you ain't doing it right. We just have to look at it for what it is. And you're intelligent, you're smart. You can recognize intelligence and smarts in other people. People probably know that you're very sensitive. And with this jealousy card, which talks about envy and punishment and changing course and things like that, you've had to deal with a lot of being brought into third-party situations. Why? We're going to look at it. Eight of Cups. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. So, what's right about you? As I told you before, you're a very intelligent person. You're very smart. You recognize smart and intelligent people. And you give credit where credit is due. That's number one. What else is going right about you? Well, with this 6, 7, 8, jealousy. So, the number 26 is jealousy. And basically it says, what's going right about you is you don't accept what people say about you. And you're beyond their judgment. Their words, and you know that their words are like false. And you never need to live up to them. You're trustworthy and you're a beautiful soul. And you're very smart and intelligent. Like, when, yeah. And it says, working with this card, it says, when you find yourself called evil or a demon or accused of doing harmful things, first examine your conscience. Now, all of us have made errors, most especially, but life teaches us that you need not go mad with grief or allow another's cruelty to curse you. You can rise above this and be true to yourself. Live through example. Be strong. This time will pass. Remind yourself and others that those who speak ill of all in their turn. None shall escape their turn. So, it says, remind yourself and others that those who speak ill of all in their turn, and none shall escape their turn. Yeah, it's more like that person is speaking ill about you, but they speak ill about everybody. And everybody eventually is going to have their turn where people, or this person, or whoever is judging you is going to be judging them. And then it'll flip on them and they'll be judged. So what's going right for you is you don't take any of this personally. What do I mean by that? It's like you move beyond the judgment. You don't let their words shake you or break you. Yeah, you don't. You know? You know that words are harmful, so you take steps to minimize the impact. And that's what's going right for you. That's all. You don't live up to what they say. So keep that in mind. And then you have nobility, honor, high standards, idealistic. Number 42. It says, this is a wonderful opportunity to do the very best you can, which in turn will shift your vibration and attract wonderful new opportunities with honorable people to you. With this card presence, you are asked to tune into the part of yourself that some of you call the higher self. You are being asked to do the right thing and to do the best thing, even if it is not the most advantageous thing or the easiest thing. You are also being asked, and for a time, to be of service and assistant for others and to give. And that is who you are. You give to others. You're tapped into your higher self. And you don't always do what is advantageous to you, which means is going to benefit you, right? You don't do the easiest thing. You don't just to kind of yeah, just so you can avoid it. You do what is right. You do what is best because you know that in the end, it is what is best and what is right is going to win over versus what is easiest and advantageous, beneficial to you at the moment. And that's what's going right for you. Your character is what's going right for you. And then you have opposition. So it says opposition, the closed door. When one door closes, another one opens. You still have a way out, just not the way you came in. So let's take a look at this. This has to do with transitions. So oppositions have to do with transits. And with opposition, it says, similar to conjunctions, the oppositions is one of the most powerful astrological aspects. When a transition planet opposes a planet on your natal chart, an opposition occurs, creating polarizing energies. Oppositions can make you feel as if something is being done to you. Imagine you are standing in front of a closed door. You try to open it, but it won't budge. It's locked. That's what it can feel like to go up against a Saturn or Pluto opposition. But not all oppositions are difficult. Some can even stimulate your creative potential. So it's like you know how to make things work for you. Have you ever heard that saying, if life gives you lemons, right? If life gives you lemons, you figure out what to make with it. You understand? Like, I remember telling someone, like, if life gives you lemons, you think about all the things that you can make with lemons. You don't think, oh, I just got lemons or limes. You go, what can I make with lemons? I can make a lemon meringue pie. I can like make lemon chutney. I can make lemon chicken, lemon pepper chicken. So it's like you don't get stuck on the ingredients. You get stuck on the things that you can do, because that's life. You know what I mean? That's just life. You get a bag of groceries and you cook. So what else is going right for you? Let me clarify this Three of Swords. Clarify. First of all, the Three of Swords is a card of course, deceptions, right? The card is the card of deception, sorrow, grief, hurt, heartbreak, emotional pain. What's going right for you? All these L's. Yeah, all these L's. Yeah. It's made you, with this Two of Wands, think about, it's made you make decisions. It's made you do these things that maybe you wouldn't have done if you was comfortable. You know? It's made you make these decisions that you need to make in life. It's made you plan. It's made you move. You know? This Mars in Aries made you move. It made you do things. It made you plan for what you was going to do next. It made you make decisions you needed to make. It made you leave home when you needed to leave. It just made you do things. And that's what's going right for you. If it wasn't for these deceptions and these triggers and things like that, you wouldn't have reacted. So that is what's going right for you. You don't sit in deception. You don't sit in this. You don't sit in this. You make moves. And then what else is going for you? The Eight of Cups. So, of course, this is not the same as other decks. So I have to tell you from the deck what it means. And this Eight of Cups is, let's see, it says abandoning assured success for an uncertain future, dissatisfaction with material success, spiritual learning, leave takings, farewell, temporary or permanent. You don't walk away. You don't walk away from situations where you're successful for uncertain things. You like material success. You know? You're not really a spiritual person. You know? You're a very practical person. But with this Knight, with this Knight of Wands, what is going right for you is, but you know how to move, and most likely your moves are impulsive or you have emotions. Let me get some clarity. Yeah, like you don't let these Ten of Swords, it's in reverse, but you see here, you let go of the hurt, but you deal with your emotions. You react like everybody else. You get upset, you're angry, you're hurt, you're mad, you know. But with this Ten of Swords in reverse, maybe that's just that, maybe you have that kind of, I've heard people talk about Aries where they get mad, but they're not mad for a long time or something like that. But I don't think that's it. This Nine of Swords clarifying this Knight of Wands is just saying that you persevere. You rise above the enemies. You build your own, you build something new. You don't walk away from what you worked hard on. You respond, you drop the burdens, and you keep building on what you want. You take a different approach. You don't just walk away. Especially if you've been successful and things have been working out for you. Your L's have made you a better planner. It has made you strategic. It has made you impulsive. It has made you focus. It has made you get rid and not hold on to hurt. You know. And so, yeah, that's what's going right for you. So, what is your blessings? What do we have for you? Let's see. Sorry, it's very disorganized. As you can see, I'm sitting on my floor and doing this because I just don't feel like sitting in chairs right now. So, what is going right? What's the blessing for you? Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge, heal. Your light can support others. Yeah, remember that take a break. It's okay to take a break. This is a lot. This is a lot to deal with. This is a lot to go through. You know, especially if you're going through something, or especially if you feel just like the weight is heavy. Take a break. You know, take a break. What else do you need to know? Taking a break doesn't mean walking away. Taking a break is going, you know what? I'm tired. And I need some rest. And so, I'm going to go rest. And nothing's wrong with that. What else? Oh, Kuan Yin. What blessing does Kuan Yin have for you? So yeah, honor how you feel. If you need a break, take a break. Honor your sensitivity. Cry. You know? I was taught not to cry. But honestly, nothing's wrong with crying. It releases a lot of pent-up emotions, especially when things are just difficult. It says, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Because you're a support to others. And so, yeah, and that can be, that burden, it's not even a burden to be honest. But that weight can get really heavy sometimes. It says, Empress of the Pearl, you have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. In wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to growth, provided you are willing to search for a way to heal through it. Seeing challenges as ways to expand your spiritual light empowers you to focus on your growing light rather than getting caught up in suffering. And that is exactly what we've been talking about. That is what's going for you. Empress of the Pearl. You don't get caught up in the suffering. You need to take a break, take a break. You know? because you you do very well and you work through these things, but even you need a break. You know, you need a break. You need to respect how you feel. You need to respect your feelings. You need to recognize and acknowledge any wrongdoings that have been done to you. You should voice it. You should say it. Even if you don't say it to anyone, you should just say it out so you can release however you're feeling. And so that is what I have for you. That is what's going right for you. You are a very smart person. You're a very noble person. You don't let what people say about you tear you down or hurt you. But even that can wear you down over time. And even when doors close, you know how to work through the losses. It's made you a planner. It's made you a person that is strategic. You don't hold on to hurt and things like that. And so that's what's going right. Let's go to the next pal. King of Diamonds. Okay, so King of Diamonds. Of course, like I said in the previous previous pals, the reason why I'm doing this is because we can be so hard on ourselves. We can say things in our mind that is just really not good, and it tears us down. It doesn't help us. You know, we say this is called the 7 deadly questions, like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just do it? Why is this so hard? Why isn't it happening for me? Why can't I say no? Why can't I, whatever, lose weight, gain weight, win this, whatever. And then it says, when am I going to learn? So these words are so dangerous, okay? Because they will never lead to the feeling of being uplifted or unstoppable. It only makes you feel weak and inferior. And so I wanted to do this reading to talk about what's right with you. Like, what's right about you? Instead of looking at what's wrong, let's look at what's right. Right? Because you need to remember that there is beauty and strength in you. So, let's look at the King of Diamonds. So, with the King of Diamonds, King of Diamonds. Okay, so it says, the King of Diamonds represents a shrewd businessman who executes deals, runs companies, and grows wealth and good decision. He is an excellent negotiator because he is cunning and fearless in his self and decision making. But you have to be careful of your temper when things don't go your way. So I think that's the only thing to be careful of, is when things don't go your way, be careful of your temper. But let's talk about this. So what's right with you, right? We always want to tear ourselves down. How can you show compassion to someone if your own self-talk doesn't even show compassion to yourself? It's impossible. So, let's talk about it. What's going right for you? Creator, catalyst, maker, mother, father. You're a creator. You create things. And of course, you got this King of Pentacles. You're like the ultimate entrepreneur. Things spark from you. Transgression, flaws, contradictions, mistakes. Number 41. You're human. What else? What's going right for you? Financial review, restructure capital, renegotiate contracts, review investments, and refinance if need. You know how to just kind of, you know, explore your options. You know how to like review things. You know how to like put things up for review. Like, okay, what's not working? What is working? What do I need to do? How do I need to, uh, balance things? You know how to reevaluate. You know how to analyze things. What's going right for you? And this is a very good trait because some people don't have that. Prince of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups. Seven of Circles. So let's talk about this. So the Knight of Swords, the Prince of Swords. Okay, so the Prince of Swords talks about disciplined emotions, mediative practices that strengthen mind and body, fertilizing a male domain with feminine waters, quiet before the storm, science of warfare, forge a sword that is a resourceful tool as well as a destructive weapon. So you know how to use your words to really tear things down. Because when I see this in reverse, you use it to cut the veil, right? Cut the illusion. Like your words cut with this knight. It slices. Like if there was an elephant in the room, you point at it and go, "There's the elephant. That is what it is. That's where it came from." And it's like, yeah. So. And that's what is right with you. Six of Cups, memories, childhood, the past impinging on the present, looking at the past for inspiration, longing for simpler, less complicated times, a desire to resurrect the past. Like, what's going for you is you actually think positively about your childhood. Like, you have positive memories. Or you use your past to positively affect you in the present, okay? Like, say, whatever was happening in the past, it has helped you in the present, and you don't use it to hold you back. You use it to move you forward. With this Seven of Sacred Circles, this is talking about rewards of hard work, the bounty of the harvest, communal sharing of food and resources. The fruits of labor sustain the community through the winter seasons. conservation of resources for lean time. Like you know how to get through difficult times, and you share. You share with others. Whether you share your time, whether you share your food, whether you share, but you share though, and you know how to conserve. You know how to live off what you got. Um, and that's what's right with you. You know how to get through. You know how to review things and look at your finances and look at your contracts and make adjustments. You know how to explore. You know you know how to start looking for other options, better options. But you know how to look for other options though. Um, as I told you, with this transgression card, the number 41, it says, when you, okay, when we go against our integrity, our soul will let us know. And if we continue to not deny that inner voice, the universe will show us where we are going wrong. Make amends, take stock, assess, and redirect, and come back into harmony with the voice of your soul. And that's what goes with you. Like, the universe aligns you. Like, your soul won't let you do something bad. And even if you do it, you feel the guilt. You feel that you feel the pressure. You know that eventually, if you don't align yourself, the universe is going to put you in your place. And so you are the kind of person that takes stock. You assess what's going on. You redirect yourself. You come back into harmony because you know that you have to. It's more than just other people holding you accountable. You have a stronger connection to the universe. And with this creator card, the number 9, you're probably a very spiritual person. So, or you have a connection. It says you have much to teach, and if you must create, and I'm sorry. Okay, you have much to teach, and if you must create, and you are required by laws that bind together the entire natural and unnatural world to see through until you have shared what you can. It is time to create and to share with your creations your knowledge. It is time, in short, to be a maker, a parent, a mature being. You have a creative spirit and the ability to bring to life a wonderful new project. This will bring you wonderful responsibilities and opportunities. Don't hesitate or delay. This is part of your sacred purpose. Yeah, like your conscious, the kind of person you are, will not allow you to continue doing things that are not right. You must align. It's a universal thing. You know that if you don't align, that the universe will take action. And so, and also I think that you know that you are a creator. You are the catalyst. You are the role model. You are the person that you know that somebody is looking up to you. You know that you are the director. You know what I mean? You are like a divine director. You're showing them the way of how to go about this and how to move in this life. So you can't keep going or doing things like this because you know that you will be dealt with. So, and that's what's right with you. You know, you can put yourself in check. You have a divine connection. It's not how people see you, it's how the universe sees you. And so that has a bigger consequence than the consequence of a human or a man. And you know that. And so therefore, you must kind of adjust yourself. You must speak the truth. You are the King of Pentacles. You're in the position. You are the person that must do it because you're in the position of authority. So, let's talk about it. What's blessings? Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. That's what you need to know. And Isis, magic manifestations. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So what does Kuan Yin want you to know? Let's just end this off. Uh-oh. So, what does Kuan Yin want you to know? You have your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a accumulation of many small steps, each one as a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. So, that is what I have for you, Pal 3. So, of course, I thank you if you stayed through the whole reading. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification when I go live. I do free readings. And other than that, I wish you the best.